I'll switch on the summary on Gemini.
We will, I think we will start now as it is already
Prima ma'am,
5:56.
enable the Gemini summary. That right side
You
top
need
corner thing is there, right?
enable one beta. Okay.
Madi. Yeah. Stop, Veda. It is taking. No problem. Good.
Okay.
Okay, that's all.
All right then. Then I'll start with the presentation, the announcements about that. We have 25 people, so I think it should be okay. Okay, namaskara and good evening to all. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. So, welcome to this Trekking Tales Exploring the Great Himalayas, a presentation by Dr. Satyaprakash BS. So, before we start with the presentation and I hand over the screen to him, so I did like to make a few announcements. So, I hope all those members and friends and other photo enthusiasts did visit the YPS National Salon 2025 exhibition at Chitrapala Parishad. And you must have, I'm sure those who came did enjoy the event. And we've already shared some Google pictures on the Google Drive. And if anybody wants, they can download that. And also, you can upload your own pictures if you've got any over there and share it with all the members. And there's another request. I request everybody to please follow our channel, YPS WhatsApp channel. It has been recently launched during the exhibition award ceremony. And we request you to follow us on the channel. So there you'll be getting all the updates of the programs. The advantage of following the channels is all the programs, whatever we share, will remain there. At any time you join, you will be able to see every announcement that we have made there, whatever we have shared there. And now next is about the programs in May. After this, we have on the 24th and 25th, we have a workshop called Master Portraiture Light Techniques, which is going to be mentored by Rajaram Sir and Hardik. Everybody must be knowing Rajaram Sir's expertise in portraiture and especially black and white. So he is going to give us all information, teaching about this special genre. And I think this is something that nobody should miss, because when I joined YPS in 2016, Rajaram Sir's not a presentation, I should say, a teaching session was what I attended. And to this day, I remember all the things that I learned there. The way he teaches, it simply sits in your mind. So there's limited seats. We have already shared the link where you can register, or you can even go on to the YPS website, and there you have the event is, it is published there. So you can check on that, and then please register if you want to attend. And once you register, please make sure that you attend, because if you register and don't attend, then you are taking away somebody else's opportunity to attend the workshop. So this is going to be on 2 days. It's going to be on Saturday evening, where he'll give us a lot of theoretical knowledge about portraiture. And on Sunday morning, we're going to have an outdoor shoot. It's going to be a practical shoot. So please go through the website in detail, and then you will get to know all the, whatever information.
To add one point here, it's free for all our members.
Oh, yes. And it is only for members, and it is free. There's no fee for this. So make the best opportunity to learn. And coming to the programs in June, we have a Google Meet on 7th June, which is called photomicrography, which is an extreme close-up macro. Just a minute. So it is extreme macro photography by Raghuram Annadana. So we had his presentation earlier also, and his pictures, it's not something that all of us can attempt without learning. So this is something that he'll be showing, and he'll be giving you a lot of information, of course, about how he does that. You must have seen his pictures. If you haven't, you can go on Instagram and check out some of his pictures, or even, I mean, very soon this program is going to be published. So you'll get to see some of his pictures there. This will be, of course, on Google Meet, so you can all join, and you can have other members also, whoever is interested in photography, to join this meet. This is going to be on 7th June, same time. So on the 27th June, again a Saturday, we'll have another Google Meet, which is street photography, with the title Whispers of the City by Tejas. Now, Tejas, as you all know, right now is based in the US. So he does a lot of street photography in US, and he also has been contributing his articles in every issue of Drishti under the title Camera Diaries. So he is an expert at street photography, and he's been writing these articles from more than a year for us now. So this is one opportunity where you can interact with him directly. So don't miss on this program also. It's already published in Drishti, and I hope each and every one of you have downloaded the journal and gone through it. And after that, the last program in June will be on the 28th. This will be at YPS Hall. So you can see this program is going to be again by A.K. Raju, who is an expert photographer and a very senior member of YPS. Now, this is going to be a practical interactive session where he is going to show you how you can test your lens. See, we all buy lenses, we all buy cameras, we all buy lens, but we do not know how to test the lens. We just buy that and then, we start using it. But here, this is going to be a practical session where he says, you test your lens before you start rusting your lens. So this is how important this program is going to be. Again, this is going to be in the hall, YPS Hall. So I urge every one of you to come and attend these sessions. See, these sessions are not going to be repeated every now and then. So once you miss the opportunity. And, these people take a lot of trouble so that they can share their knowledge with all the members. And, each, if in case, other clubs do it, you'll be paying a hefty sum to go and learn, whereas we are doing it all free. So please join. And now coming to this presentation, I won't take much time. Before I start with the presentation, I would like to inform you all that this presentation is being recorded with permission from Dr. Satyaprakash. So the title of the presentation, as I told you, is Trekking Tales Exploring the Great Himalayas. Now, this is not a very conventional presentation, like where he's just going to show the pictures, See, the thing is, when one does a trek, the kind of photography you do becomes totally different, because most of the pictures, as Dr. Satyaprakash has said, I think all pictures are done on his phone, because carrying a camera and doing a trek of this sort is, I think, next to impossible. So, a lot of us may be having a thought of doing treks with the aim of getting pictures with the camera. So he's going to talk about all the pros and cons of the trek and of what all it involves if you want to do pictures with the camera, or if you want to do pictures like what he has done on the phone and still be content with that. So there is going to be a lot of information. And if you have any questions, please put it on the chat with the letter Q, so that it denotes a question. And then, we will either take it up at the end of the session, or if it pertains to that particular slide, maybe we'll take it up immediately. And Vikas, will you be able to help me with that here?
Yeah, I think I should be able to.
Or even if Madhu can help, if you can just check the chat and then do that, it will be a great help. So, okay, now coming to this presentation, like I told you, it is about the trek. Now, I did like to introduce Dr. Satyaprakash, BS. Dr. Satyaprakash, BS, is a consultant and a gastroenterologist practicing at Vijayanagar, Bangalore for the last 10 years. He has served as the professor and head of the Department of Gastroenterology at the M S Ramaiah Medical College and Hospital, Bengaluru, for over 30 years, with deep involvement in teaching, academics, and research. So after retirement from the academic work in clinical medicine, he developed interest in travel, trekking, and photography. All the newfound interests helped him to enjoy nature and to keep physically fit. He says there is no better way to understand God and his creation other than travel and photography. This, I totally agree with him, because I do feel the same way. I see God in nature. When I travel, this is what this thing is. I don't feel like I have to go only to a temple to see God, but I see him in nature. It's the same feeling that doctor has also expressed. And now I hand over the screen to him. And doctor, you can take over.
Okay.
From here on, yeah.
This is not the first one. If you show me the slide where I'm pointing out to a board, that will be the first slide.
Or is it? Let's see. Oh, these are all movies. Just give me a minute.
Okay.
No. So it hasn't come in order, I think.
Oh.
Let me just check.
Okay.
Okay, so all these movies are not these.
So it is not possible for me to share the screen and present? No.
You have a whole lot of movies, right? No, you could do it if you have a.
No,
you
no,
can
only,
share, doctor, of course. But yeah.
If I share the screen, videos will play, I think.
You can try. We could try that.
So how do I share the screen?
Now, what I'll stop sharing. I'll just come to you. Okay, so what you do is, there's this little rectangular box at the bottom of the screen with the arrow pointing up.
Yes.
Okay, click on that.
Present now.
Yeah, and you share the entire screen. You click on that, the icon where you see the screen, then it will get activated. The box where you see.
Yeah.
Yeah, click on that and then share entire screen.
Which one?
And then you can go to.
Which box should I say? Click it.
You see a window with, which says the screen in, you see a little.
Select tab to share.
Select?
Yeah, go to the entire screen tab and click on the thumbnail, whatever you see, and then the share will get activated.
Entire screen. Share. Yeah, just come.
You can go ahead, sir.
Oh, yes. Yes, you can go ahead now.
Okay. Good evening, friends and members of the YPS. It is indeed a great opportunity for me to talk to the people who are senior experts in photography and all. When Premaji asked me to present on this topic of trekking, I was initially hesitant whether I will be able to present good pictures. But since I'm sharing my experiences and difficulties of this venture of doing photography, I came up with the idea that I should share it. So thank you very much for the opportunity. So let me start the presentation. See, why trekking?
One second, Doctor, if I may just interrupt. So can you just click on that hide, on that box there, so that this thing will go
at the bottom,
at
sir.
the bottom.
At the bottom.
Yeah, this also you can close.
Yes.
Yeah, close that, and you can close that this thing also. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. That's fine.
Sir, also you may want to do full screen, sir.
No. Full screen.
This is full screen? No.
No.
Where does
it gives you an option at the bottom right hand corner.
This one?
No.
That's not the thing.
No,
you
sir,
can close
is I think
that.
open directly from Google Drive, if I'm not wrong. Close
Yeah,
that.
this from Google.
Looks
And,
like
Google.
yes.
Yeah.
Now you click on those three dots. Right side,
Three dots.
top.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you see full screen there?
Share album,
No.
documents album.
No, do one thing. Go to the above. Go to the above
slideshow
three dots. Just
Because
go to
there's
the
a
other
slideshow
three dots.
option there.
No, 1 second, ma'am. It will automatically go to the slideshow. So go to the three dots above on the right top.
Right top.
No,
This one?
above that. Yeah. There you should see full screen. See on the right side. Below delete browsing data. Further down. Yeah, there. Right. Where it says 100%, next to that there is a small square above. 3 steps above. Yeah, right. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. A little better than before. Yes.
Still, it's not a full screen.
No, I think it's enlarged it.
No, you need to do that full screen, sir.
Yeah.
Click on the three dots.
These dots?
No, not that one. That one. Yeah. On the right side, that one. Click that one. Yes. Now it. Oh my God. Okay, I don't know if it max some limitation maybe. Go ahead, sir. Yeah, you may want to click on slideshow and try. Yeah.
No, that's on the other three dots here. Yeah.
Yeah, now this is full screen.
Yeah, this is better. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Initial hiccups are there. Technically, we may be superior, but sometimes we are slaves to machine, and then we have to accept it. Okay. So I think
slides are getting cropped?
No, they are going on their own.
That's
it.
Because slideshow.
You can just hit on the space button. I think it will pause. Then
this one, huh?
Yeah.
Space button on your keyboard.
Okay.
Then it will pause. So then you can, now one by one you can keep doing the right arrow. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. See, why go trekking? What is so big in the mountains or Himalayas? So whenever you go for trekking, see the people who are labor and who are the old people there, who are helpers, who are the labor, they will ask, why you people from the city come to mountains? What is there here? Why you leave the air-conditioned places, malls, and all those good food, and why do you come here? Then we say we are missing this. So it is actually a quest that we have to experience something unique that drive us to explore the mountains. See, for centuries, the people across the globe have traveled to Himalayas, and they were actually seized by the lust for adventure and for this taste of stillness in the midst of epic wilderness. The people started going to the mountains. See, we have trekkers, sadhus, yogis, all have felt the urge to experience this miracle of soaring mountains or earth and plummeting the skies. But high altitude trekking is not a easy journey, but is an exhilarating experience. So I want you to take a deep breath and begin your ascent along with me. So now I have traveled from Bangalore to Kathmandu, Kathmandu to Pokhara, and Pokhara I have taken a jeep on my way to ABC and then come to this place called Khande. So take a deep breath and begin your ascent. So when we say Annapurna base camp, it has definite advantages. One, it is one of the 10th highest mountain peaks in the world, and it also facilitates a walk in the Annapurna sanctuary and Annapurna circuit. And there are a lot of comfort tea houses in the Annapurna base camp, and there were the marvelous vistas of mountain views on the trek, and places like Gandruk and Gorepani offer a picturesque settings, and there are natural hot springs in the Jinu Danda. It also gives an opportunity to add on the other treks, like here Annapurna base camp is clubbed with the Mardi Himal base camp, and we have a glorious Machu Picchu base camp along with the Annapurna base camp. And it also gives a 360 degrees panoramic view of the majestic Mount Annapurna range. You see here the map showing we are here in the bottom left Khande, where my cursor is there. From here we are going up to Australia camp and Pothana, Durali, Forest camp, Low camp, Badal Danda, High camp, Upper viewpoint, and Mardi Himal base camp. So we go up to this in first part of this trek. We come down, we ascend almost 4,300 meters. We come down and then go up to, from this route, we go right up and then go to the Annapurna base camp here. So it's actually, you are going down 4,000 meters up and down 2 times in around 8 days. Approximately, we are trekking 8 to 10 kilometers a day in 8 to 10 days. Approximately 80 to 90 kilometers on the mountains we trek. And my the Apple Watch showed every day I was doing around 30 to 35,000 steps and 64 flights of stairs every day. So that is the extent of the difficulty, and we always tend to forget the difficulties when we actually see and enjoy the nature. So as you start the trek, this is the first point where the rest point is there. They say, enjoy every scene of your life. So this is a typical trekking gear. You have 2 trekking poles on both your hands, and you have a backpack which is around 5 to 6 kgs, 2 liters of water, a raincoat, something to eat, and a torch, and medications if at all you wanted to carry something. So the path is such that there are no hand is free, and if you really want to drink water also, you have to stay in one place and then take the water pipe from the trekking bag and then drink it. So you wanted to carry a camera, gear, or anything, lens, it is very difficult. You probably get delayed, and if you're concentrating on the camera adjustments and all, the safety concern will be setting in. In fact, 2 times I did carry a camera and lens in some of the treks, and I couldn't do justice. and I was regretting why I carried a load which is of no use when it comes to meeting the daily requirements. Then other question may come, out of all the hobbies, why do the people go for trekking? See, trekking has a numerous benefits. I just have to enumerate that it gives a physical fitness, mental fitness, and a sense of emotional well-being. See, physical fitness in the sense that you actually work for your trek. The moment you fix that I have to go for this trek in the month of April, my fitness schedule starts from 3 months before only. See, every day I have to go for a walking, jogging. Every day I have to do fitness trials in the gym, and then keep yourself fit, keep your knees, ankles, back fit enough to carry you through the trekking routes. And mental well-being is also part and parcel of the trekking. And it also provides a chance to connect with the nature and improve the fitness. Most importantly, it reduces the stress levels. Lastly, I wanted to mention that trekking can foster a sense of accomplishment and resilience that lead to a deep sense of understanding oneself and the environment. So it also builds relationships. Every time I go for a trek, I choose a different group and I have a different people to interact with and then meet people. You explore new places, new people, and new eating habits. And it also develops problem solving skills, like, how do you pack, how do you camp, how do you adjust with the new place, and all those things. So all these benefits make you to take this sport very actively. So as you start going towards our Annapurna base camp, here first we are going to Mardi Himal base camp. On first day, when we rest in a place called Durali, the early morning, this scene welcomed us and it cheered us. So the environment is so pure. It is morning around 5:30, a lot of chirping birds, gentle breeze, very cool atmosphere. And you feel you are in nothing less than a heaven. And you are waiting for the sunrise to come and charge the entire atmosphere. So some people look for this golden moment and then they usually wake up early and then come. When I came out of my room and then came out, I hardly could see anybody. And it was a pleasure to be alone, looking 360 degrees with you and then see the nature. This is the place where we stayed, and we just came out. As the sun starts rising, you can start appreciating the boundaries of your landscape, mountains, different shades of different hues of blue color. And the golden rays first hit the first biggest mountain. Here it is the Machu Picchu, and here it is another different mountain far off, Dhavalgiri, and that has been lit up by the sun first. Though we are here, it is so dark, you can see the sunlight falling on distant Dhavalgiri. So as the golden sun rises, it charges the atmosphere, and then everything becomes so pleasant and then enjoyable. And you agree with me that no sunrise is the same. Every day, every moment, every place, the sunrise and sunset gives us a unique experience to enjoy nature and so-called God in this time. After having a pleasant start with a good sunrise, our group start going towards the target. In the background, you see the lit up Annapurna South Range, and we are about 6 people here, and these two are the people who carry our luggage. And looking at this, we keep going every day, we keep looking at it. This is the Annapurna South face, and this is Himchuli base. Both are the tallest here, and that's why we will see them as if they are coming out of the sky. So he is my guide and helper. You can hire a helper who can come with you, help you all the time. I usually take the help of one person who can come with me and then help you in guiding. So this is the first video. So you can see that our people are trekking on this route, and this is all these are all the rhododendron trees, very unique landscape. You see here a lot of mosses and trees, vines, indicating that it rains very frequently here. So these are the blooming rhododendrons. You can see throughout the trek, because rhododendron season starts from the end of March, the entire April, and the beginning of May. The forest is really virgin, pure, and the air is so pure and breath is so nice here, and very thick forest. You can see a lot of vegetation, and now we can start appreciating the Annapurna and Himchuli. We are on our way to this station the subsequent day, and on the way we see things like these tea houses. I'll talk about these two tea houses later. And every time we ascend, we see steps going down, and again you see another mountain range going up. As we come up here, we'll see another mountain range going up here. Each steps lead on to one summit, and then from there you think that that is the way I have to go, and you see another steps down. And the nice serene mountain path with lots of birds and sounds. It's actually every minute or every moment is a pleasure there. You will hardly find yourself complaining against anything. You may be hungry, you may be tired, but the atmosphere is so charging that you will forget everything. So you have to be little, curious, inquisitive for the small things which are so refreshing and so colorful on your way, and keep enjoying the creation of God. That, as Prema Madam also told, we see God in every part of nature. So this is on the way. I just took a shot of video showing this is a terrain there, and this is the passage across the mountain, and this is actually a big valley here, and the mountains are having a dry grass, and all this grass will become greener in another 1 month when the rains start. But of course, when the rains start, the treks are closed. Then we come to a place called High Camp, and this is about 3,550 meters. This is one camp less than the target destination here, Mardi Himal base camp. Here already it is very cold. Already water was getting frozen in the taps in the early morning. But good thing is that here you get everything. Whatever you want, you have. You can have a hot water, you can have a hot breakfast. And these camps, these people are so much tuned to foreign tourists. You name a service or a facility, they can offer it, but for a price. To give a simple example, one apple may cost 200 rupees, but it's available. So the same day, after reaching here, in front of our room, we could see the nice sunset, golden red. And next morning, we have to start little early to reach the Mardi Himal base camp. So we started in the early morning around 5 o'clock. The temperature was around 0 degrees to 1 degree on that day. And it was freezing cold. Sometimes we have to take off our hands from the trekking poles and then rub our hands, wear gloves, and then go again, hold it. And why we start so early is because we wanted to catch the sunrise at the highest point near the summit or at the top point or on the way at the maximum. That's why we have to start early. So as we start moving up, this is the Machu Picchu range going down, and you see here the sun rays are coming up, and the entire atmosphere is so much charged and so pleasant, and words are short for me to explain my feelings at that time. Now you can appreciate the Annapurna South little more closer with Himchuli base, but of course this is little zoomed view. Sun has come up little more by now, and this is where the still sun is coming up, and this is Machu Picchu range. This is just a 360-degree view of the video showing how it is the atmosphere and the mountains, the clouds, the sky around this place. So from here, we have to go on this black mountain right up there on the top of here. That is the end point. From here, you have to go right here. And from where, that is the Mardi Himal base camp. It comes somewhere here. So this is the entire range of Machu Picchu, or a fishtail mountain they call it. And it is the entire range of that. Just like we respect the mountains, the entire Nepal, the Machu Picchu fishtail mountain is considered very sacred. So this is the golden moment when the sun came up for a short time. Immediately it went behind the clouds. So this is a pano view of the entire thing, where Annapurna South, Himchuli, and Machu Picchu, and the sun behind the clouds. And this is where I was shooting earlier. And as I was here, we could not go near the base camp because the path was broken on that particular day, and they didn't allow us to trek for another 2 hours to reach the base camp. So we had to come back from this. So just now the shot was done from here. As I coming back, I just shot this plan of view. The other question that people will always ask is, what about the food? Do you really have enough food to eat? Here, for the lunch, our people have ordered pizza, vegetable pulao, egg pulao, and some other local dish. So you have to ask for whatever you want. Everything is available, hot and crispy and spicy. So you really don't have to worry about the food. The food is of nothing short of the entire menu card of whatever ordinary restaurant in Bangalore can have it. But of course, everything carries a price, and you should not ask for the taste of it. But it is available. So once we finish that, and then on the way we are coming back, so now we have set our target towards the Annapurna base camp. So this is actually Gandruk and Landruk nature parks, are a deep forest. These are rainforests. These are very, very dense forests with thick vegetation. What I cannot show you here is so much beautiful bird sounds. So this is how we come down, and then we go up to the Annapurna base camp. So if I wanted to highlight here, so this is where we started off high camp of Himal base camp. We came down here. We came down all the way up to here. This is a Landruk and Gandruk. and then we have come here. Now we have to ascend from here to Sinua, Bamboo, Dovan, Himalaya, Durali, and then go up to here to Annapurna base camp. So now we are somewhere here. Though there is a lot of wildlife here, we need to be little go deeper inside. And this heavy traffic, so many people are trekking, we hardly come across. I was lucky enough to spot Monal, but it gave me just a glimpse, and then I couldn't get a good picture. So we see a lot of cable bridges which are recently built. This bridge is about 4 or 5 years old, and before this bridge, the people used to go down the entire hill mountain below into the deep gorge and then come back again onto that. So it used to take 4 to 5 hours of tough trek, which is reduced to 10 minutes of walking on this bridge. So this was done recently, and this is how it is. This is actually Machu Picchu welcomes you to the entry point of Annapurna base camp trek. So this is where the starting of Annapurna base camp trek on this route. So other interesting thing is, after trekking for so long from morning to evening, we had a pleasure of warming up ourselves in this Jinu Danda hot spring. It was quite rich, charging and then relaxing, and then we really all this group enjoyed the hot spring, and then it was quite relaxing. So many people were refusing to come up till it became little darker and chill, and then we really took time to come back. So these are the tea houses where we stayed. These are well furnished with a good restaurants, nice background, nice flowers, and these are very good tea houses. We call them as tea houses rather than lodges on the way. That's how in Nepal the people call them. So after a night stay here, we set our foot again to go up onto that. So next stop was called Dowal. Here we had a glimpse of Machu Picchu being lit up by the early morning sun. Because the sun was coming from the back and the mountain is in the front, you could see the glow of the entire edges of this Machu Picchu or a fishtail mountain, and you see the beautiful sunbeam. It was a divine moment at this time here. I could close my eyes rather than enjoy the visual treat, and then remembered God and His creation. So as the day increases, the sunbeams start coming and getting more and less angle. And the entire event of this magical moment, I would say, lasted for about 10-15 minutes until the sun came up faster again. This is nothing short of, I would say, exhilarating experience. So from here, as we go towards the Annapurna base camp, you can see the landscape changing so much. Here you can see the stream and small fern, big ferns, the vines, and there are a lot of moss on the trees. This is actually a classical textbook picture or a landscape picture of true divine, pollution-free nature, how it can be. And it was so nice to walk in this atmosphere. So as you walk up, here we see a place where there is a temple of Varahi Devi. They say this is one of the Shakti Peeth, and the entire range of mountain here was drenching with small waterfalls here. So I could not focus my phone into this gorge, because this gorge is almost 300 meters down. I could hardly see the bottom, and it was so deep, and I was getting giddiness. So I could not take to make you feel how deep the gorge is. So this is actually Varahi Mata temple, and it is clearly written here in this in front of the temple that mean chicken, mutton, and other things are non-vegetarian. It should not be eaten in this Varahi Mata nature reserve, and people respect. I could understand by banning eating, meat and fish and chicken, they actually respecting the nature and its bounty. So the rules were laid long back, and then in ages back, centuries back, and people still respect, and then they don't kill any animal. So that even if you want some chicken dish, it is not available here. That is one great point. So we also can walk across the, the rivers. So from here, it is actually every minute or every moment is a feast to the eyes. You see right side mountains, left side mountains, the rivers. You can see the beautiful carving and then design which is left by the wind, the rain, and the water. How nice designs are performed on these big stones. And then we are walking across this mountain and then going on to this side of the river valley. So there are glaciers which are melting and then glowing water, and you have to walk across the melting glaciers. A short video showing, making you feel that you are literally there. And then once we reach the Machu Picchu base camp, from there, we came in the evening, and then we went into the room, and then we were refreshing ourselves, and everybody were calling us for the tea in the restaurant. And it was actually blue hour around in the evening after the sunset. And from my room, I could see this magical moment. See, the well lit the restaurant, and in the background you see a nicely lit up the mountain range. It was like a dramatic moment. It lasted just for a few minutes till the sky became so dark. And such instant moments just come as a surprise for you. So we slept there in this restaurant. And then again, the next morning, we were looking for the golden moment. So here again, you see Annapurna South on the early morning of Machu Picchu base camp. Morning around 5:30, 5:45, the golden light falling on the Annapurna base camp, Annapurna South. So this video, if it plays, it should be nice. You can see that. So this is Machu Picchu, Fishtail Mountain on one side. And I just taking you around 50 days to make you feel you're literally there. You see the golden glow of Annapurna and this Annapurna base and Annapurna 1 and 2 and Himchuli. And across in the back. And all these magical moments last for a few minutes till the sun comes up little more high up. The entire thing will become pure white. As we started trekking up towards the Annapurna base camp, so you can see this is Gangapurna and this is Annapurna 1. And as we turn across, now full sunlight is there. And this is Machu Picchu when it is fully light up in the morning sun. So this is Machu Picchu on one side. So this is our hotel, and then we started walking up. And these are the mountains which are covered by the thick snow. I was told that the entire snow is going to melt away in another few weeks, and then it will become meadows and the fishermen, I mean, the shepherds will come to graze their sheep. So this is Machu Picchu, this is Annapurna, you see now, pure white because of the sunlight. And then we are trekking towards the Annapurna base camp now. It is actually a divine moment, I would say, to be in that time, in that place. So we had to walk on the glaciers to reach that Annapurna base camp. And once we reach the Annapurna base camp, we are welcomed by the big boards, and it is a very good feeling of satisfaction that we could achieve what we wanted it, and that moment of enjoyment is difficult to put in words. Yes, I have done it. So this is what I feel very happy. People feel happy that they come to Annapurna base camp here. And people who cannot trek here, there are heli services from Pokhara directly landing you into this place. So people come in a helicopter and they come land here. They stay in that morning, and then afternoon or evening they just go back. So they have the pleasure of visiting the Annapurna base camp without sweating a drop of sweat. So this is the edge of the range of the mountains, and from here is the higher range of Annapurna. So what we see here is the entire Annapurna glacier. Unlike the other glaciers, Annapurna glacier does not lead to any origin of rivers. So the ice here is millions of years old. The ice doesn't melt, and it becomes only glacial lakes here, and it remains like that. So the entire thing is a thick sheets of ice. And this is the place where we actually came. So one of my friend got up to the vantage point on the top of viewpoint to take some more picture. And it is actually very exciting experience, I would say, to be here on that day at that moment, and enjoy every second of it, not even minute. So this is actually the ridge where the people walk on that ridge of the thing, and the other side is the Annapurna range, and this is Machu Picchu, and this is other part of the valley. So on this side, and we could actually see the golden glow of the sunrise coming up, and it lasted just only 1 or 2 minutes, that color and this thing. Afterwards, the sun actually did not rise for a long time. It lasted only for a few minutes. At that time, only tip of the Annapurna got lit up, only this much. Afterwards, it was clouds and we could not see much. So if you are missing that golden moment, you will not see again. So this is the opposite side where sun was coming, and this is the sunlight which is falling on that. So we are in the center looking at both east and west. So this is actually the ridge where the people are standing. This is actually the Annapurna base. From the base to the top, you can actually see. And this is the entire thing is the Annapurna glacier. The day when we landed here, we were seeing another group of foreign tourists were actually going to the summit of this Annapurna south, and there was a snowstorm, and we were told that one or two people got stuck and they could not be saved. So out of all the Himalayas, Annapurna and Kanchenjunga are highly dangerous treks to reach the summit. But Westerners usually take it as a challenge and they go for their treks, that's trekking of that mountains only. So that moment of standing here on that morning on this ridge, facing the Annapurna, was nothing short of we are in front of Lord Shiva. So we thanked God for giving that this excellent opportunity and a moment of accomplishment celebration. The five of us stood here and took a picture, and the golden light became the golden orange became golden yellow when we are taking a picture. Annapurna south face, and this is the time to come back and then go back to the base. So we are bidding goodbye to Annapurna South and then take another last picture in front of Annapurna, and we were started to trek down. So we started trekking down, looking back always. See, such a nice place I'm living. See the nice mountains, snow peaks, the grasses, beautiful views, nice, mountain smell. So it was actually very heavy heart to leave such a nice place. Reaching is difficult. Leaving is also equally difficult from that sort of a places. We had to walk on the glaciers. See, this is a small lane on the glacier cut across for the footpath, and then we had to walk back on the glaciers, walk back on the forest. See, and missing my all these forest, trees, passages. So with heavy heart, we had to come back. So these two slides I just wanted to show. These are called the tea houses. They call it as the largest. We call largest. They are well maintained, nicely landscaped with lots of flowers kept in front of them. Imagine yourself sitting in this corner of this and then sipping a lemon ginger tea in the morning. It is nothing like nothing less than a divine moment, looking at the nature into the valley in this sort of a place and then enjoying your morning cup of tea. So these are tea houses which are very well maintained. And this is a moment of joy and accomplishment, thanking our people who helped us, took us safely, and then not made us to have any difficulties, taken care of food, accommodation. And this is Dil Bahadur, and these are the two other trekking boys. And then we really enjoyed every moment of this thing. And should I give a break here, or should I take you around the Kilimanjaro? Prema?
So, doctor, there is
Hello?
no questions except for can you hear me, doctor? Are you able to hear me?
Hello?
Am I audible?
Hello?
Hello, doctor.
Hello?
Yeah. Can others hear me at least? Somebody please unmute and let me know if you can hear. Yeah, Anita says she can hear me.
Can you hear me?
Now we can hear you. So are you able to hear me, doctor? Hello? Doctor, can you hear me? No, there seems to be some problem. Yeah, I too can hear him, but he is not able to hear us.
Hello?
Yeah, we are able to hear you.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear
Can
you.
you
You are
hear
not
me?
able to hear us, is it?
Yeah, I'm not able to hear
Oh,
you. So should I
yeah,
continue?
but there are a couple of questions wanted to ask.
Yeah, sure.
So, if you can disconnect and then see if you can hear us on the meet.
Okay. Disconnect phone and then disconnect that also.
No, just the phone.
Just the phone. Yes.
Okay, so are you able to hear me now? No. So, doctor, so just unmute yourself on the meet and then check again. Yeah. When you're presenting, they can, no, see on you see your picture, or do you see that mic at the bottom of the screen? Right at the bottom of your screen, where you see the, where you disconnect and all that. You see that mic there. You're not able to see that now. Okay, you do one thing. You open the, the people icon you see on the right side, the two people at the bottom on the right hand side. You see those two persons icon. No, on your screen. Maybe you're on full screen. That's why just do a control tab, so that you come out of the full screen. Control tab. Oh, yet I know it's brought you out of this one. But now do you see that? Now do you see that icons at the bottom? No. So you do a control tab again and see if it's open. There. Yeah. Now you've come back. Yes. Now that is unmuted. Yes. Yeah. But have you unmuted? That is unmuted. No. When you see that, yes. Yeah. Unmuted. But you see your own picture. On that, you see these three dots. If you go on your picture, you see that you're still muted. The three dots on top. Yeah. Okay, then go to the setting. So audio, no, that's okay. You're okay. You can close this. You can close this. Okay, you can switch there and see. Now we have come back here. So here you see a picture, na? Your own picture. There you unmute. On this one, if you bring your cursor up onto the picture, there it will be.
No, now we can.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, now you can start sharing again. Yes.
Yes.
Can you hear me now, doctor? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, you're audible now.
Now we can hear.
Question. Yes, we can hear. So you can just click on that hide at the bottom of the screen to hide that box. Yes. So there's
Can you hear me?
question. Yes, yes. Are you able to hear us? Vikas?
Yes, yes, yes. They're able to hear you.
Yeah, but I think doctor isn't able to hear us, Vikas. So
You can call him. I'll
Vikas
call him.
can- Yeah.
Satyaprakash sir, go to the other three dots. That is upper one. The right top. Do one second. One second.
I don't think he can hear you. Are you on a phone with us?
Let me do this.
I think it's better he leaves the meeting and joins again. Suddenly he lost the audio.
చెప్పండి వికాస్.
Sir, can you talk?
Yeah, I can talk to you, but it is not.
Able to hear you.
I can hear you, but not through the computer.
Do one thing, just leave the meeting and present again. I'll be on call.
Okay. Leave the meeting.
What are you able to see? Let me remove you. Wait. Okay. What are you able to see on the screen?
Yeah.
Can you hear us now?
There is a problem, sir. I think now it should be fine. You can go back to your presentation.
So,
Yeah, able to hear you,
you
sir.
have to ask me something so that I know that I am audible to you.
No. You are audible, sir. You are audible.
Yeah. He is audible. Otherwise, let him continue with us explaining
Yeah.
with Kilimanjaro. Yeah. We'll see
Yeah.
about the questions after he stops presenting.
Am I audible to you?
You are, sir, but are you able to hear us?
Can you hear me, doctor? No, because you asked him to continue with his explanation.
Yes, Vikas?
Say you're not able to hear us?
I'm not able to hear you on the computer.
Okay, but we are able to hear you. You proceed with your continue with your presentation.
Okay.
Whatever you're talking. Yeah.
I'll do that. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
It is becoming a one-way side for me. Anyway, it could have been nice if I've been interacting with you. This is actually a few slides of 10 minutes. I just wanted to show you on Kilimanjaro and Tapovan Trek Himalayans. So this is actually Kilimanjaro as it is seen from the Nairobi outskirts from the hotel. So from here, actually, we can see Kilimanjaro and our target is reach its summit. So the advantage of Kilimanjaro is that it is actually in the African continent. We go through the rainforest, we go through the shrubs, We go through the moraine area and then we reach the summit in the snow. All the 4 zones of nature we can just come across in 10 days time. This is a thick forest of rainforest. This is a thick rainforest of base of Kilimanjaro, and every place when we go across, we see these sort of resting places. It will give you a picture that we have been going at particular places. Unlike the Annapurna base camp or wherever Everest base camp, here you have to be with the nature. This sort of a tent houses. So you have to have your own tent, carry your own toilets, and this is actually be really with nature. And a lot of rainforest we have to walk across. Simple leaves also look glowing and then beautiful in the morning sun. Lot of flowers, wild flowers, and it's a pleasure to see them blooming throughout the trek. Once you complete the rainforest, this is the segment of bushes and shrubs. You can appreciate my passage there. And in the night is again very unique, divine moment. You can see our tent, and you can see in the backdrop Mount Kilimanjaro in the evening with blue sky in the blue above. Our target is to reach there. We have tents with a nice dining hall spread across. Here also the cooks and kitchen are very good, and they'll serve you lots of nice food. Food is no difficulty at all in Kilimanjaro. And these shrubs and bushes are as much as 4 or 5 feet. You can see we are actually standing there, and the shrubs are coming right up to your head. Then in the backdrop of Kilimanjaro, we can see that just people got onto the stone, and blue sky, shrubs here. Again in the night, you see glowing Mount Kilimanjaro and tents in the evening time. This is actually on the way to up to Kilimanjaro, one of these places. And you see, this is the Mount Meru, and what we are going up is Kilimanjaro. The people go for Mount Meru trekking first, and if they succeed, then they come here to Kilimanjaro. Other way around also, the people take both treks, Mount Meru and Mount Kilimanjaro together. These are the only 2 mountains standing erect in the entire African continent. See the shrubs, and that is the Mount Meru there. Now comes the place where only stones are moraine area. And come to a dreamy place as if you are in a Hollywood movie like Avatar. You see this sort of giant cactus trees, giving a feeling that you are altogether in a different world. This is called actually Barranco Wall. I'm sure you are not able to watch any of us standing here. You can see these are the trekkers here, blue and thing. I'm not sure whether you are able to watch. This is actually called Kiss the Mountain and Trek. You are so close to the mountain that there is hardly any space between you and the rock. You are just hugging the mountain and then going up. It's a very unique experience. You are standing here at the edge, and this is actually the Mount Kilimanjaro. And this is the terrain where we are going up. Hardly any place where you are having a place there. When you're so excited, you get up and then jump up. And this is another terrain. In spite of the terrain, you see a beautiful color leaves, nice shrubs of colorful flowers, and the dreamy destination remains showed another night with stars in the background. This is actually the city Nairobi, from where we actually saw the Kilimanjaro. Now from Kilimanjaro, we are seeing the city, and here we are on the tents. Just the next morning, we just go on the mountain. You could appreciate the passage, the entire pano. You had taken it from here, you walked across all these things, and then coming up to here. So this entire thing is like a moraine, dry stone area. This is the last penultimate stop here. The next morning, we are going to reach the summit. So this is my tent actually across the stone. And we start in the early morning, around 1 o'clock in the early morning, to trek in the night with the headlamps on. And we wanted to see the sunrise across the horizon. This is actually a divine moment. You can say that the entire horizon is lit up bright red before the sun comes. It's a just straight line in the background. Nothing short of reaching another peak here. It is Stella Point, short of the Uhuru Peak, that is the summit. This is 18,800 feet or 5,756 meters. This is the ice which is never melted in the entire, probably in the history of mankind. Very age-old mountain, and ice on the top. These sheets of thick ice on the Kilimanjaro. And this is the Uhuru Peak. This is the summit of Kilimanjaro. On this side, in the back of me, you see this is the Amboseli National Park in Tanzania, Kenya. When you are on the top of Africa, there is a feeling that you have accomplished the great thing. See, you are above the clouds actually. This is the top of Africa. And coming back is the entire rainforest. It rained from morning to night, and raincoat didn't serve any purpose to me. On the way back from Kilimanjaro summit to down, in 2 days we reached at the base. This is the rain for. This is actually congratulations, bon voyage. You have accomplished the Kilimanjaro trek. So this is how it is. Should I present another 10 minutes, or should I stop? Hello? Prema, should I continue another 10 minutes, or should I stop here?
Yeah, you can continue because we still have time. The only thing is, I don't think question and answers will be able to this one unless I give you a call and then ask questions if anything comes.
Oh, okay, fine.
Because you're not able to hear us.
I see. I don't know. Initially, I was able to hear.
I know. So we'll see. Maybe in the end you can leave the meeting and then rejoin or something.
Oh, okay, something like that.
Now you can continue. Continue, please. Yeah. Are you people able to hear doctor? I'm not able to hear him.
No. I'm calling
Okay,
you.
I'll call him back.
Simultaneously, it is getting mute.
No, it's okay.
Okay. No, it is. I'm not doing anything. It is getting mute on it. So.
No, since it was echoing, I muted you. Sorry.
Oh, hi. Should I continue now? So this is the beginning point of Gangotri, Tapovan trek. I'll take another 7 to 8 minutes. Very exciting adventure here. So you can see the greenery and Bhagirath peaks on the way to Tapovan. This is the beginning of Gangotri National Park. Our 2 girls and 3 boys, we have about 5 people going on to Tapovan trek. It is a beautiful Gangotri valley. What you see here is the river Bhagirathi coming down to Gangotri and then going to join Ganga to become Ganga. So this is actually difficult terrain. You can see this is the passage across the mountain. This is the Bhagirathi which is flowing across. The valley is extremely beautiful. The magnificent mountains on both sides. The valley with all the pine trees, mud mountains, stones is nothing short that we are in heaven. These are actually dangerous zones. There are a lot of boats are kept there. Suddenly the stones start falling down from the top and then you are likely to be hit. And you can see the blue sheep sometimes on the top of the mountain walking. When they were walking on the top, these small stones are sometimes trickled down. You can imagine the trek what we are just going across the mountain here on this, and this is the Bhagirathi coming down. What a beautiful view here. And see the terrain, how it is very narrow road on the side of mountain. All the Bhagirathi peaks are glowing in the early morning sun. This is again the Bhagirathi peak. This is Mount Shivaling. This is where the Tapovan is there. Our aim is to see the entire Mount Shivaling at one piece. This is again a Bhagirath peak. So earlier, this side was the trek towards the Tapovan, and that was closed now and put a different route now. These are our tents, and it's a beautiful mountain glowing up in the early morning. This is highly dangerous the way of transporting you across the river. This is called a small trolleys. These are temporary arrangements. In fact, we were told that this is not the way to safely transfer the passengers, the trekkers. They say, sir, be happy anytime this route can be closed because the environmentalists are pressing so much. Gangotri Glacier is receding and the trekkers and trekking should be stopped in this range. So we were lucky enough taking a risk going in this trolleys, crossing the river and going on that side. It is very treacherous experience. So going on this trek towards the Gangotri peak, This is again the valley. We are going back. This is the mouth of Gangotri Glacier. You can see. This is the entire thickness of several meters thick of glacier, which is covered by mud on the back. Gaumukh Glacier called. This is called this Gaumukh Glacier because it looks like a mouth of the cow. So crossing the mountain streams in this sort of a, atmosphere, it is very difficult. The slippery stones are there, but it is possible. The helpers and guides will take you across. So he is my guide, taking you on that side, me, and then other side somebody to cross the stream. Once you reach, this is the Tapovan. This is the Tapovan place, the plains. This is the place where the rishis, munis, sages came here to meditate and then achieve what they wanted in the thing. Tapovan is mentioned even in Shiv Puran, Skanda Puran, that the people were here centuries back. Now it takes so much difficulty to come across to this place with so much of trekking gear, shoes, clothes, and all things. I am really wondering how the people used to travel, trek, and reach this place and do penance. This is the divine moment of glowing Mount Shivling on the early morning. This is our tent here. This is Mount Shivling and then the adjacent peaks which are glowing in the morning. This is the entire pano view of Bhagirath peaks, Mount Shivling. See, Mount Shivling you see from the top to bottom here. And this is another mountain here. So we were lucky enough to stay here for the entire day and one night, 2 nights. So we also did some sort of a procedure, yoga or meditation, and achieve that mental peace. This is our group of people who were there, and lucky enough, who came in one piece without any accidents. And on that morning, some of us were coming up to here, and then I took the liberty and courage to go right up here and then go right up there and look on the other side. Other people cautioned me, but I took the chance. It is a lifetime opportunity to go right up here. So this is the place, actually the Mount Shivling here, starting from here. It is like touching Lord Shiva. So some people have kept a small shivling and then take a picture from there. And you did some sort of, meditation, did some silence, achieve whatever wanted to. This is our tent. And then coming back on the same route with the same mountain streams. I'm showing you the Gaumukh Glacier. This is the Gaumukh Glacier. Very rarely people can come up to here. This is Gangotri Glacier, Gaumukh Glacier. People say they have come up to Gangotri, Gaumukh Glacier. It is very difficult. If someone says I have seen it, I will really doubt them because I know how much difficult it is to come here. Thank you so much. I think I have taken you across all the places of wherever things are possible for me. I have taken you on the Himalayan, Indian Himalayas, Nepalese Himalayas, and an African continent on the top. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to share my experience. I'm stopping presenting.
Able to hear us now, sir?
Hello?
Sir, are you able to hear us on the system now?
Uh,
You can do one thing. You can just
rejoin.
Yeah, correct.
So am I audible now?
Yes, you are audible, sir. Are you able to hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you, Vikas.
Okay,
now.
then then go ahead, Prema ma'am. You can go ahead with the questions. Yeah, one typical question here was what smartphone was used. I think the last set of pictures that you showed were probably from a camera, I suppose, if I'm not wrong.
All are Apple phone only, Vikas.
Yeah. So that's what one of them has asked, and were the photos post processed or just as shot?
Nothing, as if they are shot on the phone and then presented. I didn't have time to
So
process them also.
for the information of all the audience, it is all souk straight out of the camera.
Phone
so,
camera these days.
so probably we should say soup. Okay, that was one question, but apart from that, I don't know if people were really spellbound with the presentation. Prema ma'am, your voice is not heard. You need to. Yeah. Just a minute, sir. Let me
No, I
confirm.
can't hear you.
Yeah, Prema ma'am voice is not heard, but we are able to hear you. Hope you are also able to hear us.
Prema must have muted on her screen. No.
No, let me unmute everyone. Okay, anyone who wants to unmute themselves can unmute themselves and ask any questions that you have. I've enabled the microphones, but please do it one by one, and maybe you can raise your hands.
Someone has asked me how many days was the trek. Annapurna base camp is about 11 days trek, 1 day going and 1 day coming. Actual on the mountain trail, you are about 8 days. Each day 8 kilometers, 8 into 8, 64 kilometers. And some other questions probably I have overlooked.
Sir, Kashi here. Hello.
Kashi sir, we are able to hear you. Go ahead, sir.
Sir, throughout the trek,
Yes.
electricity was there, supply and everything.
Yeah. Everywhere they were there.
Lone place.
And even in the Annapurna base camp also the power was there, but they were charging a bit for charging your phone. So even internet was there on Annapurna base camp. In fact, on the Annapurna base camp, I opened my phone and then put the video mode and then made my family friends see the live Annapurna base camp.
Okay. So if it was not possible, I think we were not seeing any pictures what you shown here.
Yes, sir. I'm happy that you appreciated the presentation, sir.
Thank you, sir. Really good.
Doctor, really a great presentation. I have one question.
Please,
in this group, of course, you are there as a doctor. In case of any kind of emergency, what is the casualty evacuation plan? How it is done?
Yes. In Annapurna base camp, at every place, there is a motorable road attached in case if you have any medical emergency, but some places, but not at the higher ranges. In 4 out of, 1 or 2 stops out of 4, we have access to the civilization. The other 2 are remote, close to the, mountain high ranges, which are difficult to access by any motor. So when you're going from the below to the top, first 2 stops you have an access. The next 2 stops you have to take a chance. At least in Annapurna base camp, that facility is there. But in India, where I have gone to the Tapovan trek, nothing. After Gangotri, for 4 days, if you fall down, get a fracture, God can save you, sir. So there is no facility. It is difficult to access. Food is difficult, but the views are tremendous. And then you don't regret for taking a chance.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. How many trekkers are in this YPS group, Vikas?
There are quite a few, sir, like B. Prakash, sir. Yeah, if not to high level, high altitude treks, this quite a few people have trekked. Yeah, a lot of people have trekked even with youth hostels as YHAI. Some yeah, I know of people, many of them who have trekked Sarpas, Chandrakani Pass, and all that.
Very good,
I
sir.
have
Very
trekked.
good.
I have trekked Sarpas too during 2011 or something like that.
I see.
But there are quite a few people of IPS who have been associated with YHAI for these treks. But yeah, serious trekkers. Yeah, Satish sir is also mentioning. He has done, I think. I think Satish sir has also done EBC, if I'm not wrong. Prakash sir has done a couple of times, I think twice EBC. He has been a serious trekker, BB Prakash. So there are quite a few people who are engaged into photography as well as trekking.
Very good. That is nice. So it is good to listen to them, see their work as a photographer. And I'll be thrilled to see them present their work. I'm sure that they have excellent stuff in their cameras. But I mean, as I told you earlier, taking a camera, I see some of the Westerners come even with a tripod, but they carry only tripod and cameras, and coming and seeing the base camp is not their target. They just take their own time, because we are time bound, places bound, where reservations are there, where bookings are there. So our things are tailor made. So we have to go as per the program. But I'm sure those people who come for the passion of photography, taking the nature bounty along with them, they will do their honest job with the photography, I suppose. I have come across people, really professional equipment they were carrying, and they were not in a hurry. They were taking their own time, walking slowly, and enjoying their work.
Doctor, one question I have. You mentioned Gandruk during your trek.
Yes.
I've seen some videos and pictures of Gandruk and the views from there.
Yes.
What is the recommendation? You think that's a good place to stay for a couple of days?
Yes, sir. It's actually a small village, Gandruk and Landruk. So we have the one of the tea houses I showed you, that is from Landruk. In fact, up to Landruk and Gandruk, we have vehicles plying right there.
Okay.
So we can go there and then stay there, sir. No problem.
Oh, great. Okay. Right. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, sir.
Helicopter access is for only few places, not all.
Not all, sir. Only up to the Annapurna base camp, only one. Not for the Mardi Himal base camp. For Annapurna base camp, I saw the helipad and the people coming in a helicopter going. So it may be expensive. I don't know how expensive it is. But the service is available for hardcore people who wanted to reach there.
How about transport and all, sir, for the people? How they carry the things up to so high places?
Who, sir? I mean,
General
the
requirement.
sir, they were carrying, sir. I could actually see them. I told you, even carrying a tripod and then big lenses they were carrying.
No, no, the road I am telling. Are there any
Roads?
motorable roads?
No,
to-
no, no, sir. Motorable road I could see right up to Landruk. That's all. After that, there is no motorable road. Even the steps are also not there. The steps which I have showed you, they are there only in low level. Higher level, you just have to walk on the stones and muddy forest trails.
Because you shown some of the tea houses located at the remote place. How they
Yes,
carry
yes.
all their requirements?
By people only, sir. Even the mules also don't come there. So people have to carry them, sir.
Doctor, what is the temperature conditions during the trip?
It was very pleasant in the first 4 days. In the last 2 days during the base camps, we were wearing 4 to 5 layer garments, fleece, thermals, and then fleece jacket and the gloves, everything. But that sort of a extreme covering was required only in the nights. So in the morning times, when you are trekking, you actually go with the two-piece trekking gear. That's all. Your body becomes so warm. Even if the climate is little cold, you hardly make use of heavy woolens. In the evening and in the night, you require warm clothes. And the coldest was around 1 to 2 at the high point where the water was frozen in the taps. In the Annapurna base camp, water was flowing and it was not their problem. It was acceptable. Even in the Tapovan trek, which I have showed you in the last, the water was freezing, but fortunately, what I would say is, when the climate is favorable for trekkers, only these passages are open, sir. Only 2 or 3 months in a year only these are open. So the rest of the times it is difficult to access and the people have difficulty to go there and it is closed. Tapovan trek is open only for 1.5 months. Annapurna base camp is open for first 3 months. Now is the June, July. Once the rain starts, they close. Again November, December, again they start.
Thank you, doctor.
Thank you, sir. Satish Shah has mentioned that I've done a lot of treks in Himalayas and Karnataka. I wish he could have. We should see his work. Satish Shah is actually a mentor for so many of us. I think if there are no more questions, Vikas, shall we wind up and say thanks to IPS for giving me this excellent opportunity of sharing, I won't say my work, it's just only, we may say travel photography. If it is worth presenting and if you enjoyed that, I really appreciate the people accepting my work and then, complimenting it. Thank you so much, YPS. I really appreciate your comments.
Thank you, Satyaprakash sir, for a fantastic presentation and a wonderful journey through the mountains.
Thank you so
much. I think Ali, you have also shown that just without a camera, with mobile, some picturesque views of the Himalayan mountains. And yeah, I think we can probably some other time have some more presentation of your other treks which you may have done
Yes, yes.
after
Okay.
a while.
Thank
So
you so much.
I think everyone have a message the same probably to say that it was a wonderful presentation, and you'll also be getting a Stance email also from the team. Thank you again for the presentation.
Thank you so much.
Are you able to hear me now? Are you able to hear
Yes,
me?
Prema, I can hear you. Yes,
Okay,
Prema.
so I was able to hear you, doctor, but some problem with my laptop here again. So I'm not able to join on that. Anyway, I would, I thank you so much for the wonderful presentation. And I'm sorry about the little glitches that happened with the heavy rain and all that. I guess there has been problems because though I'm able to connect on the phone, I'm not able to connect on the laptop. So there is some problem happening.
Yeah, we have
Thank
to
you
bear
very
with all.
much. And yeah, thank you so much for the lovely
Thank you.
presentation.
Thank you so much. Prema. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, bye. Thank you.